Hi guys, welcome back to my vlog. This is Stan here with you. Well, straight off the bat, I have a few issues with the RR310. As you can see here, the fork oil is leaking on both the sides. So I'll have to replace the fork seal that is around here. I'm taking it to the dealership right now to change that. Another issue I have is the rear brake lights don't work. It works only when you press the rear brake. If you press the front brake, it doesn't work. Anyways, I'm headed to the dealership right now. I'll talk to you guys on the way. So if you guys have been following my channel, you'll know that this is the second time that I'm getting the oil seal leak problem. The first time it was replaced under warranty. Now the second time is going to cost a lot of money. I think including labor and the parts cost is going to cost me around 6,000 rupees, which is pretty expensive. But if this rectifies the problem and does not occur again, it's alright. But this is a common issue with all the RR310 bikes, and I'll have to face it. The main issue here is not just the money. The parts are not available. They did not have the oil seal in stock, so you'll have to wait for a couple of months to get it. So that's a huge problem. Now another problem with the RR310 is it's really very expensive spare parts cost. Now the front brake pads for the RR310 costs around 2,400 rupees excluding labor. Now I know these are the Brembo brake pads, but these are just two brake pads and it costs so much money. Whereas if you see, recently I had replaced the brake pads on my Warner. If you haven't seen that video, you can watch it right above here. And those brake pads just cost me 1,500 rupees, and those are the OEM Hyundai's brake pads, which are 4 brake pads which usually last around 50 to 55,000 kilometers. So you can see how much value those pads are, but these brake pads, they last only around 10 to 15,000 kilometers, and they cost so much money just for 2 brake pads. So that is just ridiculously expensive. Obviously TVS used to provide a cheaper alternative which used to cost around just 400 rupees for the front brake pads, but obviously these cheaper brake pads are never in stock with TVS. So most of the customers are forced to purchase these expensive Brembo brake pads. Another alternative for this would be going for the Duke 390 and the RC 390 brake pads. Cost less than 400 rupees. Now that's obviously a very good alternative to this. So definitely in future I'm going to replace my brake pads with the Duke 390 or the RC 390 brake pads, as these seem more value for money. So now I'm actually headed towards TVS Kadar in Trivandrum for servicing this bike, and obviously I cannot film inside there, so I'll vlog again on my return journey once the service is complete. I'll give you all the bill details and what all work was done. So finally the work is complete, and the entire bill was around 4,828 rupees, as you can see on the screen here. So from this, 1,200 rupees was taken as labor charge, and the front fork oil was around 1,705 rupees, and the fork seal was around 824 rupees. You can exclude the chain lubing and labor charge, as that is done extra for me since I forgot to do it myself. So that amount of around 260 rupees will be reduced from this total bill. So it will cost you around 4,600 rupees to replace the front fork seal. They obviously need to replace completely the front fork oil. Why? Because the old fork oil is contaminated with dirt and grime. So it's always advisable to replace it completely with new front fork oil. Suppose the service center does not do it for you, please force them to do it, because this is definitely a mandatory step. Also, this is how the new fork seal looks like. It comes with a spring-like attachment. So this is a new design. It's supposed to prevent the oil from leaking again. Only time will tell how effective this new design is. Also, you guys might remember that I mentioned about the rear brake lights not working when the front brake lever was engaged. Well, this is because of the brake switch wire which got cut. Brake switch looks like this. Now they do not have this part in stock right now, so I might get this at a later date from them and install it myself. It costs just around 350 rupees. Anyways, that's it for this vlog. If you guys enjoyed it, please do hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done already. And until next time, this is Stan signing out. Bye bye.